Giannis doesn't lose in Game 7.
We rolling.
Just want to point that out.
I mean, let's see.
Alright, welcome back everybody. We here once again. If you're new to the channel, this is the best podcast in the world, in America, around the globe, to the Flat Earth Society, on the plane. I'll take my time with it. I wasn't stuttering or hesitating. I wanted to passionate say it like this, that one, this one. Nonetheless, my favorite shit. Smash that like button, like hope, subscribe. This is officially the road to 200. We just got 120 subscribers today. I feel like that's another milestone.
20, I like that number.
Appreciate it, because we were just at 100 like 2 weeks ago.
Remember that? Remember we did that?
Yeah,
now we at 120.
Appreciate every single one of y'all.
Keep them rolling in.
Push the button. Follow our Instagram at AssembleTime, spelled regularly at AssembleTime. Together, nothing else. And this is a better opportunity for y'all, honestly, so y'all could win at our first giveaway. We're going to give away a relic or an artifact, like I like to call it. It could be something like one of these. Or like Ghost like this says.
The car.
My car.
Oh, and for the 200 subscriber mark, you're doing the one chip challenge, right?
Oh, well, that's a great thing. You know, because I would have slipped my mind.
We talked about that.
I don't know. We can ask whoever who wants to be down with it. Whoever don't.
I thought you were the one.
No.
Gonna eat the one
But you did volunteer everyone.
I did.
You did volunteer everyone.
Oh, you're sicko.
And once you said that, I said,
You're sicko.
bet.
Oh,
I'm not gonna
I wasn't here.
We wasn't here, so let's fill it in. If you didn't catch it last time we spoke about
I also wasn't volunteered. That's why I said that.
we decided that we're gonna do the hot one chip challenge. That it's like super hot that you can't even take it.
Yeah, that shit that come in the box. You seen that shit?
You might,
you
you might doodle yourself.
And we're gonna do
One
a
chip.
segment.
It's
on
one
that.
chip. One chip.
All right.
I'm gonna just watch that.
It's so crazy.
Comes in a box.
Do y'all want to do that so soon in 200 or y'all want to wait? I think people would definitely subscribe if we do it the sooner one. So I'm gonna say 200. And I'm willing
I
to
feel
get
like
that
keep
out
the
way.
stakes high, bro. Let's get to 200.
200.
Let's see that.
All right, so 200. So you with it? Me, you locked in?
I can see people
Yeah,
being
and I ain't
like,
gonna lie, I'm a spicy nigga.
Yo, 200 for the
I'm a
hot
spicy
shit.
nigga.
I know I flaked with our last bet, but this is a bet that I'm like, this is my lane now. Like I eat spicy shit for a living. Like, you got an option? Give me the spicy one. Like that's me.
So going under the bus.
Yeah, so that's mad cool that I got somebody else to do it with me. I wasn't gonna do it alone, but the fact that you said that last week,
And that's
now
funny because
see who else is with
I
it.
wanted to just throw you under the bus, but
I appreciate
I
it.
did say that.
You did.
I 100% did say that.
Black is a
So-
sicko.
We're
Sicko.
gonna do the one. We get to 200 subscribers, and we'll do a live. Well, we'll record it. It'll be live.
Yeah, I think Slick got the dog.
One chip challenge.
She got the dog.
I don't know who's gonna be with it. Ghost, you gonna be down with us?
To watch that.
Yeah, no.
You can do it behind
Watch
cameras.
us. You're gonna eat the one chip challenge. We're gonna do a whole segment. We're gonna eat a
what?
one. We're gonna do one chip
I
challenge.
said yes.
And then do
No,
a
you
segment.
are you? I'm asking you now on camera.
Oh, fuck it. Let's do it.
All right, yeah. You don't gotta be on cam doing it. You
Alright.
be off cam doing it, but they're gonna hear you be like,
Alright.
this shit is hot.
Nah,
Next, A.
Damn, yo.
What are you gonna do? Are you gonna sacrifice your taste buds for the podcast, or you gonna like, I ain't gonna
Not
that's
gonna
not for
taste
me.
shit for like 3 days.
It ain't for me. It ain't for me.
Come
bro.
on, 8.
I ain't gonna lie. The fact that I wasn't here gives me a freebie. I want to point that out to y'all. It gives me a freebie.
He was not
I wasn't here. I wasn't volunteered by Black,
He
but I'm
was
still
not
gonna
here.
do it to
go.
ride with y'all.
Oh,
to
that's
ride with
the
y'all.
sport.
So I want my dues. That's why I want to point that out. Still gonna do it.
That's actually really good because this is great for the pod. This is gonna show, like, I know people gonna watch that episode. They're gonna watch the shit out of that episode. If you want to be a part of it, bro,
We in there.
Oh,
But y'all had to know that. He was
we got 4.
He was going right over there with me.
No, we got 5. Oh, we got 5.
We got
we got
5.
five.
I like 5 too.
We got 5, and I don't know if Jonathan's part of that.
Oh, he is. He is.
know, 'cause
Oh,
he's gonna
the
get
first
down.
one.
You know he's gonna
the
get
first
down.
one
You know he's
eating
gonna
that
get
shit.
down.
All right, so we.
It already hurt.
Oh, he
got-
is.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
is.
right?
He is.
Because I
No,
did-
no. You volunteered everybody. He's part of everybody. He's eating it.
Oh, you talking for him?
Yes.
He was there.
There's no.
There's no way around it.
If the guy behind the camera has to do it,
John,
everybody.
all right, you heard it here,
It's over.
Jonathan.
Over.
Yeah.
Yo, Jonathan.
Over.
Yo, Fox was here too.
He wasn't even here. He's doing
Fox
it.
was here.
Oh, Fox?
Fox?
Fox might be the first.
He better not come that
I'm
day.
doing
He
it
might
off.
intro it.
I'm doing
With
it off
the-
affiliation.
Yeah, you doing it off strength.
Facts.
Straight up off strength.
I like that. That was a good one. Thanks for bringing that up.
I'm taking it.
All right,
Going
so
in.
my favorite quote, nonetheless, if you've seen this title, you know why you're here. We're doing our award show on June 4th. Reason for it, what other podcast ever did an award show like the Grammys does it? Of course, we don't got Grammys money,
None.
but we're gonna try our best to show you that we Grammy Caliber. Exactly.
Yeah,
Thank
Grammy
you. Those are
Caliber,
words there.
for sure.
So we about to go all out. We've been plotting it for a while now, but today's the day that we're gonna get the groundwork and the foundation. Now that we know exactly what's going on, and y'all can hear it here. We're gonna brainstorm some stuff right now, right here. So we put our pinpoints. We're gonna start at the top. What we're doing is actually, I like the way you said it off cam better. Can you tell them?
Yeah, fuck. I was it. Yeah, wait. What's the word, y'all?
Let's get it.
Alright, so Pete, we gonna get straight to it. We're giving out awards, right? For 2021. My fault, like I'm with your phone.
No, you do it. That's it.
We giving out awards for 2021 for everything that came out in 2021. So everything. Comic book oriented, of course. Now, that's even if it's a season 3 of a show or an origin movie, first time being introduced, that's what's being competed for. So we don't want to hear about the season 2, and we're not going to talk about like the sequel that's coming in 2023 and none of that. I think that's it, right? Did I want to elaborate on for our awards?
I think
so y'all know the season. Anything that balled out in 2021.
So like I think for another reason you pointed out season particularly is because like Titans came out season 3 in 2021, but obviously we're not counting season 1 and 2. Doesn't matter for these awards, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
Season
exactly.
3 came out only in 2021, so that's fully nominated. It counts. So that's what we're talking about.
Yeah, anything that did numbers in 2021.
Yeah, it had to be from January to December. I don't even think none of the stuff that's on this list is actually rollover stuff to 2022. I think it all stood in that.
Yeah, I think for everything that
It
made
ended
this
with No
thing.
Way Home.
So even good, exactly.
Yeah.
So we
And
really
Hawkeye.
handling business. So that was just like the ABC. I'll call it the ABCs,
Yeah.
just so everybody know exactly what.
We're giving out individual awards with different categories for each of them. Example, like
Oh, perfect. Like superhero of the year, or fight scene of the year.
right.
What's another going? What's another fight one? What's a really interesting one we're doing?
Best new hero.
Oh, I was just about to say rookie. We are giving out rookie of the year.
Rookie of the year.
That was a
Yeah.
whole conversation, man. That was a great conversation.
Should we call it that? To merge
Yeah,
the
Rookie of the
urbannesses of hip hop, basketball, and this
Rookie of the Year.
nerdness.
And we can call it rookie of the year. For
Rookie
sure.
of the
Rookie of the year.
So we're giving out rookie of the year. So that shit, you know. Oh, good idea bringing up the categories.
Oh, so should we do a most improved too?
That's
No.
only if there's enough people to be like.
People got new movies.
If enough people's qualified in that year to have a most improved moment,
Yeah, there you
then
go.
we can have a most improved
Right,
award.
right.
Yeah,
But
we
if
need-
there's not more than like 5 or at least 5 people, then there's no point in doing that award because it's like, come on, we just
Because
adding
you can't
the
go
only-
over time. You only got that 1 year, that one. Usually for people, you only
You also
get
want
that
every
one.
category to be as substantial as possible.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
look, like a lot of categories are gonna like a lot of people are gonna be able to be nominated in damn near every category. But that's what's gonna be fire about the committee of us of sitting down and figuring out who stands above these packs to be nominated.
No, but reason
Y'all
why-
was the best of the best action scene. Y'all was these 5. We narrowed it down from the 20.
Yeah.
These 5 had the best out of all the rest of them, so they are the nominees.
But
Even
reason-
though this scene might have had a great action scene, but they didn't overall
Right.
shit like that.
Like I said, the most if you want every category to be like substantial.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but
'cause-
reason why I said most improved is because I feel like in 2021 there was 2021 there was characters that got a lot of redemption scenes. Like
Enough you feel like
like Hawkeye got a whole series offer just to redeem himself.
But all those scenes also, like, for me, was also, like, passing torches and
That's
moving
what-
and,
Yeah, Hawkeye,
and
like-
closing
Like
arcs.
for most improved, like he didn't really improve anything, you know.
Yeah.
That was more
They
than
just
passing
showed
torch.
us
he got a solo
more of
thing.
him. But every time they
Yeah.
show him, they kind of, he does his
Okay,
thing.
I feel
Well, it's not really
You know what I
doing
mean?
anything. He's passing the torch.
But that's what's good about these type of conflicts, so we figure out where they actually land at in these categories that we have pre. I think we have 17 or 18 categories already that I just brainstormed them, and I was like, this is not official. I didn't want to be selfish with it. I was like, but for the most part, we probably could use all of those because they all do look like good ones that I can see. But most likely, we're gonna add more on those.
Like
We're gonna,
Wong would be like a most improved.
Yeah, Wong is
like I didn't even add no animated categories on here, and we have animated movies and shows and stuff. So that has to have this. For me, I think they have to have their own categories.
For both DC and Marvel.
Yeah, yeah, because you can't compare those to live action because come
Two
on,
different things, two
yeah,
different
come on,
things.
two
Two
different
different
lifestyles.
things,
Come on,
yeah.
it's not fair to each other.
I hear you.
So I would like to give them different awards if the committee feels the same way. Give them their own awards for animated. So now it would be like at least like 6 ones for the animated ones, since it wasn't as much as the movies or live action to say. And it could be like whatever best story for animated now because they have that story for regular.
We please
Yeah.
do best costume.
Yeah.
No, we have that.
Basically,
That's on the list. They got the list right here in front of them. They see the list.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, exactly.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
just to be clear, we're crowning champions.
Yeah.
feel
I think
me?
best costume, like you said, honestly, is one of the biggest.
Definitely. I think that's on there. We didn't do
No,
this.
it's on there. It's on there.
Oh, yeah.
That's like
But I'm saying that's one of the
That's
best.
interesting
I remember when I was
I
writing
like
them
that.
down. I was
That's-
like, this is crucial.
I want to hear the fans' opinion.
Yeah. So what I did was like
Yeah, it's
when I
pretty
thought of the questions y'all see or the categories y'all see, I basically looked up the Oscars, and I seen what categories they had, right? And then I used the ones that I want to use, and then alter some of them that make sense. So like I told you, I got tired of seeing best this, best that, best that. So I will put superhero of the year. That's different than saying best superhero.
Yeah.
You know? So
Yeah.
shit like that. And now rookie of the year is a different one.
Yes, that's
So as we get closer to June 4th, and when June 4th comes, we're gonna have more than what y'all see here for categories, and most likely all the categories y'all see here. I don't see no reason why we would take any of these out unless, as a committee, we'd be like maybe that one, but that still would probably be like less than a handful. So it's gonna be like 25. Cause I seen the Grammy had like 42, 52. They have a lot. They have like crazy.
Yeah, and they cut them. They break them.
They
down.
break them
Yeah.
down. They
Remember, they do like
And
yeah, exactly.
Another thing
And then
that
writer of the year, producer of the
Yeah.
year, but penist of the
yeah,
year.
and we're not going that in depth. We-
No, exactly.
So what I try to do was too, and look at a lot of things. What makes sense for the superhero realm? So that's why it came into the best new hero, the best costume, different shits that wouldn't necessarily. That means more. Like you gotta look at it in a superhero aspect. Like who do the best? Who's the most powerful? That's different from the best fighter.
Right.
That is
Who has the best fight scene? That's different for the most powerful. You know, like that's like
Right.
we talking powers now. Like
You was trying to flex that before, but we know.
who's the best Thanos.
and,
You want to go there?
and like we
We'll
all
go there.
came to one agreement. It was the
No, we didn't. No, we didn't.
not.
No, we didn't. No, we didn't.
We didn't?
It was not
No,
a
we did
stalemate.
not.
and
We did not.
We pretty much proved that 2019 Thanos is almost the worst villain of all time. Mhm. Yeah, and we actually.
Y'all must be from a
What
different multiverse. My group of assemblers said that Endgame was clearly the one.
Yeah.
All right, so to move on, you could announce the next one. You thought
Okay.
that one. You thought of that one.
Oh yeah. So another big thing we want to do, let y'all meet our host. Let y'all know y'all met him before. Let y'all know who he is. It will be hosted entirely by the hilarious Mr. Fox.
The Fox.
Fox, shout out to
A
Fox.
very good
Let's give him a
assembler.
clap up. Let's give him a clap up.
A very good assembler. Maybe
A very determined and consistent on his grind
artist,
artist.
comedian.
Comedian. Because
I was gonna say-
every day he does a stand-up show, honestly.
Every day.
Go follow him to pop it up.
I was gonna say, and even a very good assembler and even better comedian. He hustles hard as fuck.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
He gets up there on that stage. Yeah, every night. Every night
And
he's
I'm
making.
really looking
And the
forward to
guy's
see
hilarious.
how he does this.
hysterical.
How he does his homework and see the whole. Because he does hosting too. He just in comedy shows. So it's fire to see how he would try to do an award show that's about superheroes.
He's
That would be
also
hilarious.
he's also a comic book like whiz. Like he knows his movie shit. He knows his comic book shit. The boy got knowledge. Like he'll be off in his corner and just
Only
dropping a
thing
bucket.
he likes Iron Fist, and we always argue with him with that.
He's
No,
wilding with
he
that.
loves Iron Fist.
He's
Yeah.
wilding with that.
Yeah,
I
Yeah,
thought he
he
loved the Fantastic Four, Doctor Doom,
He probably does.
does. He does. Me and him have Dr. Doom.
And
as
Black
a high-
Adam, right?
right?
Yeah, Black Adam.
Maybe you know this.
Didn't he get his name like a wild ass nickname on here because he picked like all the black characters?
Was he-
The black named
Was
characters.
he
The
the
Black
Dr. Fox?
Trickster. No, the Dark Trickster.
The Dark Trickster.
The Doctor.
Yeah, so that's Fox. D, you haven't met Fox, but he's hysterical, bro.
I mean, I can
Are you gonna
hear
fuck
it.
him?
Yeah.
I fuck
So,
with everything here, bro.
yeah. See
We appreciate that
See
too.
that?
Like, first time being an assembler, thank you.
No,
on
no,
cam.
that's
So he
Yes,
came for the
sir.
award show talk. Look at that. So Fox is gonna be putting up a fucking show for us. We expect that night to be damn near hilarious.
Yeah, that night's gonna be everything we
It's
want
gonna
it to
be
be.
interesting.
You know why?
Fact
Because
though.
we're gonna make sure it comes like that, and not to be like cocky now. We just really gonna put in all the work behind the scenes before it gets to June 4th. That making sure things are right. And I guess that leads into the next part of this.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Right? What-
We want to walk y'all through the setup.
Yeah, the setup. The setup is definitely.
And we
next.
mean literally.
So how we gonna have it here? See how it looks here and how it always looks here, like this. This is not gonna be here. We're moving this straight off the whole day. We might most likely. I was speaking about it with them. Use this as the podium for Fox, and then have the mic stand a little bit higher for him, since it already has the comic books on it and stuff. It's like a little smaller podium. I don't know. Maybe I could find the funny in that or the coolness in that. And then
Definitely funny.
we still have the setup though, right? Everything the same like this. But I also want to get the decorations for like like the gold, the silver, and the black balloons all across with the probably says the name of it. I can get all the letters and probably put the Assemblies. Do that.
That's fine.
Probably maybe I don't know if I have the extra money. I'll get the curtains right. I don't know something. Maybe just decorate it so it could look like some type of fanciness. And somebody gave me this the other day. I believe it was real. I think it's real. I'm gonna give him the credit. Red carpet.
Oh yeah,
carpet.
I'm not taking credit for ideas, but I think that I'm gonna be the one to drop that.
Maybe
Real might have said the same thing. I'm not taking that.
It might have been you because I did FaceTime you too during the week.
This week?
Right, we FaceTime this week.
Oh, yeah, definitely. We have. I don't know if we were talking about
earlier in the week. We FaceTimed.
Oh, okay, I feel like I had said that. Real, if you did say
that,
that, maybe you did.
I messed up. If I gave him the credit and damn near the person that created it was right here.
I'm sitting right here. Imagine Real is watching it. He goes, "Nah, what the fuck is Slinky talking about?" That's really wild on your part.
He's drunk.
But yeah.
So the setup's gonna look
multiverse shit.
Cool. We're gonna have on this side it's gonna be straight Fox over here the whole time. Him hosting, standing up the whole time. He's not being able to sit down that day. It's one of those 9 to 5s. Sorry.
Don't even say that to me.
So that's that. Another big part. So on that side, we're gonna have a 2-camera setup for the first time ever. We're gonna have a camera set up on this side of our studio setup, right? Gotta say it that way. And I picture in my head just seats. We have a couple more than at least 8 the minimum. Have 8 seats there, and then whoever's here that day, us assemblers and whoever else want to guest appear, like people that we invite personally, will all be there, and then in rows and everything, right? Looking all neat and shit. And then whenever Fox is presenting or about to present the award, he actually would call the person that's gonna present the award, shall I say. So if it's A, he will be like, all right, now, so after you say a couple jokes, he'll be like, oh shit. He'll be like, next coming to the stage to present this award for Best New Hero is A. And then we'll all start clapping it up and shit. Now, son really mad brave, right? Crazy.
I'm dead. Wow,
yeah,
that's
he's
crazy.
like
That's my son right there.
Crazy. But
Trying to be in the summer.
yeah, he's really watching.
Yeah, he's really watching. He's really trying to be in the sun. He's really down.
Yeah, it's crazy.
They don't care no more.
They don't care no more.
Yeah.
We talking about it?
So he's saying
We talking about the mouse.
Yeah, we talking about
the mouse popped up right now on us. None of us are scared, obviously, but he popped out and literally just stopped.
He
to
stopped.
watch
He
the
started
pod
macking
for mad long. The whole time we was talking, he just left.
Welcome to New York, baby.
Better not come next to me getting stepped on.
So yeah, I thought that would be cool having the setup.
Just let him run. Get a trap for him.
Yeah, I thought it would be cool having the 2-part setup with Fox just here alone with nothing else blocking him, just a little small podium and him talking. Us over there, and then every time he calls on one of us, because if it's 25, let's say, categories, then the assemblers, the main assemblers are going to be the ones to present it. And it's going to be, have to split, let's say if it's 5 of us, 5 each.
That sounds fire.
But not all your 5 back to back, right?
No, hell no.
That would be the cool part about it.
Y'all would like
so that was another good aspect I really wanted to touch on in that. Third part, this comes, actually same part, this just falls into setup. We decided, Ben spoke about it, one of the first things we thought of, we're going to dress up for it. We're not going to be dressed up like this, obviously, so pause, whatever you're thinking. We're going to be dressed up in tuxedos and suits and shit, right? Bow ties and stuff, it was a wild statement. So, yeah, I heard it here. I think that was one of the best parts. And it's funny because every time I tell somebody about the awards, like other people, they always like recommend that to me. They be like, you know what y'all should do? Y'all should like dress up too, like with like suits and stuff, like tuxes. I'm like,
I'm going Clooney.
we already there. We already there.
I'm going Clooney.
We going there.
You wear a regular shirt with gold tie.
I might be Leo.
Ooh.
I might even do the thing.
I might be Dr. Strange with Armani.
Wow,
That's too crazy. I guess.
And what about the
Sorcerer
sorcerer?
Armani.
What about the king?
So Armani.
I have a tank top and a bow tie.
I'm down with that.
Are you gonna,
I like
you gonna
that,
tape it to
Ghost.
your skin?
I like that.
He's
Ghost.
fast.
I like that.
That's
Ghost.
good.
Ghost, do that
I
shit
got
like that.
Ghost gave me the idea that I'm for sure taking.
Yeah,
He said, I'm not wearing a tie. I'm wearing a bow tie. I said, we both tied.
Both times.
Yeah, a tuck shirt with the sleeves ripped off.
That's crazy.
I had an idea. I don't know if I should spill it because I don't know if I still should do it. But my shorty was like, nah, you should just go like really dipped out in a real suit and stuff. So I was like, alright. But I'm gonna say it. I was thinking of doing. They have it online. The Superman white button up, where it's just his Daily Planet shit.
And he's open
and
again?
it's little open
That's
with
fine.
the tie to the side, and then you see the S underneath
Okay,
it.
that's fine.
It's basically when he first be ripping his shit down the street and shit.
Yeah.
I was gonna do that, but I was like, I liked it.
That's
Once, you know,
hard.
once you get one person to say you're like, nah, you're like, alright, whatever.
That's hard.
Yeah, she like, that's cool, but this is the awards.
Oh, just go straight suited up.
Like,
Yeah.
you know, do your
Yeah,
thing, go
do
suit
your
it and
thing.
boot it.
Don't come through.
Tooted and booted.
Nah, because that shit does.
So I'm
like,
gonna go-
it's a suit.
Just,
Go zoom
I don't want to use that word because girls use it, but it's the only word that rhymes with it as a rapper. I'm gonna go Slade and Jade.
Okay.
Slade and Jade.
It's pause, but whatever. That's all I had.
Resume.
Alright.
That's
what I had. I think this could fall into setup too, and I thought of this. I mean, spilled this after we started in my head, but we actually spoke about this last week. That's when you told me he wasn't gonna be here.
Yeah.
He's not gonna be here, but he's gonna be here like
I'll be
Zordon.
here.
So we'll pop him up on the screen.
Yeah,
Sure,
I'm
with
gonna
the
go to
brain.
screen.
FaceTime.
And my son gonna be in Vegas.
I had King the Black.
Dog hold out there.
Well, I came to Black last week, and I was like,
Oh,
yo,
God.
because you know, shout out to Black. He does Uptown Eats. He is Uptown Eats.
Vibes, basic.
Phenomenal
Yeah.
food.
He does catering.
Made
He
by
does
the guys
catering.
doing-
Your boy does
doing
great catering.
catering.
Like, you know,
Holla at my boy.
some shall say 5-star.
Fire. Fire.
And again, another one that hustles all the time.
All
Another
the
one that's
time at
always
a different
working.
event, catering to people.
You heard?
It's great to
Uptown
see the
Eats.
motivation.
On
too.
time, right on
Yo,
time.
congrats
I
to
like
him.
my
You've
boy.
been doing
Appreciate
it
you,
like a
man.
lot lately too.
Appreciate you.
The sir,
That's my boy. Uptown Eats right here.
Everybody
It's
works,
been a
bro.
very productive few months.
Everybody works.
Thinking
And
that-
Sluggy goes, y'all already see.
Good.
Thinking that digital.
Thinking that digital. Everybody's working, bro.
Everybody
Everybody works.
Yeah.
Everybody
So,
works.
Facts.
I had came to him last week and I was like, yo, bro, I don't
Everybody
know how you
need to work.
I didn't want to impose on him, but I was like, I don't know how you feel about this, but I was thinking like we could even go half on like, cause I'm a little chef myself. You know, for the last 5 years I've been cooking every night. Damn near, I might take a little night off, but
He likes that.
you know, just for break purposes. You get tired of cooking every day. If you cook, you know.
Right.
So, long story short,
That shit can
I was like,
be
yo, we
great.
should go half and like, you know, I could probably cook like 2 dishes and you cook what you want, 2 dishes if so, and then so we can have that for the awards too. You know what I'm saying?
I got a full spread.
But that's when he hit me with the
Fire.
news, like, cause Reed hit me with the news, cause they hit me actually been, but I forgot. He was like, remember, I'm not gonna be here that week. I'm like, oh wow. But nonetheless, I still plan on taking on the mission and do what I can. I remember one time we threw game night here, me and my girl, and it was probably like 2-3 years ago, and I cooked a whole tray of tortillas, chicken and beef, and then I had a whole other tray, but half and half of the tray literally was the big tray too, was breaded chicken, and then the other one just like fried chicken.
Okay.
Fire.
Like fried bread chicken, and the other one like not with no breadcrumbs on it.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Like
And-
grilled chicken.
Yeah, basically in a sense. Yes.
But stripped out.
Yeah.
Whatever
Yeah, exactly.
spread we do, we gonna throw
Yeah,
Uptown
and then,
Eats
you
on
know,
that shit.
Right.
Now, I made a tray of rice.
Doesn't matter, whatever spread we do, just
Well,
put the
they-
Uptown Eats.
I made a
in.
tray of rice, and that was that. You know.
And when I get back, we'll have like an Uptown Eats dinner.
Yeah, and
we'll
you
have
mentioned
like
that
a
too.
banquet dinner too.
Yeah,
We'll have
yeah.
a session. We'll have a banquet dinner.
Yeah, that's dope. We can record it with not even having to
Record it.
talk like we doing a session. We just talk like
ASMR.
being family.
Yeah, and we talk like we just talk.
Exactly,
Talk
exactly.
Marvel shit, but just in one long session.
Yeah,
We're
yeah,
just
yeah,
eating and
yeah,
shooting.
Did you
Yeah,
explain what
like
type
that.
of food you got, too?
Oh,
I'll do something different that day.
wait,
Oh,
you asking a question?
No, he was saying that day.
If he
Oh,
done
yeah.
that for that day,
Alright.
just, you know.
So
explain a couple videos.
I might have just a little something that day, nothing crazy. Buy some Leos there, some little rice tray, maybe some chicken trays like I just mentioned. I might do that same
my
formula.
mom should go crazy.
Yeah, shit.
Look, if you want, look, the more the merrier, even better, because it takes more of the load off from. Look, not to take,
Lasagna
because I'm still
coming
gonna
up.
do the same amount of plates
I
I'm
want
gonna
mac
do,
and
but
cheese.
more
Mac
plates
and
adds
cheese.
the
Mac
value.
and cheese is so
Exactly,
deep.
that's what I mean. I want everybody to be comfortable and
Now
that
the
food is
food, now
possible.
there's gonna be a
Everybody
spread at the
good.
award show.
It's always the best when the food
Now
don't
it's a
run out,
potluck.
because it's always the best.
Take food home.
Take food home, give people the tray I bought
Shit turned
a
into
whole
a
pack,
potluck.
give
It
people
just turns, in fact though,
20
man.
bags. I think that's to be a big part.
Yeah, if you want a party shop too, I got membership for like wholesale people. So
Oh, word? Alright, too. That's good. So
good tickets.
when you assemble, you get connected.
Feel me? It's
Um,
a fraternity.
That's if you assemble one with them.
Only if you assemble. Another thing that I think I gotta bring it up now. All right, I'm gonna, but this is for further future. This is not even really for the pod. I mean, this is not even for June 4th, so I shouldn't bring it up.
Okay. Good.
A subscription box. We're gonna start. Y'all know what they are. If y'all follow people that do subscription boxes, we're gonna do those soon. I'll touch more about it in the future.
Okay. We still on setup? Or how you feel?
Huh? What's next?
Setup?
Yeah, we're done on setup. So the setup basically, will be Fox alone over here without this in front of him. Just this setup with the decorations, of course, looking like a war scene, the assemblies.
Facts.
2 camera setup for the first time ever on that side. All the seats with the rest of us assemblers and the guests that will be there that day.
2 camera setup.
2 camera setup,
So
of course.
me-
And we're aiming for anywhere to 10 to 15 people be in the building that day.
That's overtime for me that day.
Yeah,
Two
yeah.
cameras.
Yeah.
Lit.
Exactly.
Yeah, Ghosty's gonna be.
Well, I got you.
Mm.
No.
So 10 to 15 people hopefully that day. You know, nothing more than 20. But if we get that much, I'm not turning down the support.
But smoking in the hallway, like we going
As long
crazy.
as we can keep it organized and people let each other speak, that's part of it. But we all at these mature ages that now it happens like that. So all it takes is one voucher. Like, yo, please, room. So, right? Because there's no egos at this age. Like, when you're young, you be like, what? You trying to play me? Like, what?
You trying to play me?
Yo,
So,
that was we were younger or we were OD.
So I think we covered everything for setup. What's next on this day?
So let's get into our trophy. Our trophy is an assembly. Yeah.
The trophy, we can call it. Well, I kept hearing. I think Jonathan called it Vision. He's like the trophy that I got looks like Vision.
I veto that.
I'm trying to order that trophy.
I don't want.
And you could put anything on it, but I don't want to name it that.
Let's name him something cool. Like he got missed. What do they call the?
I want to name it
something.
something. Because you know how like they name like the MVP.
It's the Moon Man.
The Moon Man. You see, they call it the Moon Man.
I want to name it the Iron Man.
Yeah.
The Iron Man.
Ooh. Just call it the man.
And the Iron Man goes too.
The Iron Man. Yeah.
And we paying him mad homage.
The Golden Iron Man.
The Golden Iron Man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's the formal name, but yes, you just got an Iron Man. You just got
the Golden Iron Man.
That's his whole name right there. Yeah.
Golden Man.
Gold. Because or do we want to give him like his own superhero name?
You know what?
Golden Man.
Golden Man.
You got a Golden Man award.
You get to take Golden Man home.
The Golden Man award or the Golden Glove?
The Mr. Assemble.
The Golden Glove.
Mr. Assemble. No.
I want something to roll off the tongue, but that's not long also.
Yeah.
The Golden Glove.
But that sounds.
Or the Golden Gauntlet.
But then we're gonna have to change up our whole trophy and get a glove.
He is a man. Our award
is it the guy?
Yeah, the one that's on the flyer on the shit that I sent y'all, the video. But hey, I think I got it right here. Hold on.
Yeah, you could definitely pull that up too.
Yeah,
Golden Man, the golden winner. That was awful. I'm sorry.
Sorry to New Liberties, I'm gonna find it right now.
It's been like on next Friday the 13th.
Yeah, shout out to today's Friday the 13th.
Yeah, today is Friday the 13th.
Oh, that's fire.
Friday the 13th.
Yeah, and I wrote Assemblies on it.
Yes,
I
it is.
put the diamond cuts on it around it.
Nobody told me.
Oh, what about the Golden Hero?
You haven't had a weird day?
I like that better. I like that better than anything we
The
just said.
Golden Hero.
The Golden Hero.
The
Golden Hero, yes. Yeah, I like that. The Golden Hero.
Great job.
So you get to take home the Golden Hero.
I had to see the trophy. That makes sense.
Yeah.
So I saw it. I'm like, oh yeah, it has the hero.
Yeah.
So you get to take home the Golden Hero.
The Golden Hero Award goes
Yeah,
to.
the Golden Hero Award goes to. That's
What is
it
it?
right
Like,
there.
that's like the MVP award right there?
No, that's
No,
gonna be
no,
all
that's
of
all
it. You
those-
win a
it's
gold.
like the
You win a
Golden
Goldie whenever you.
You win a golden. Yeah, exactly. You win a. Yeah, right. That's what they call them, right?
The Goldie?
Like the
Golden Globe, right?
No,
Yeah, Golden Globe.
Or the Moon Man.
The Moon Man. Like it's like winning a Moon Man.
Win the
Like
Moon
Moon
Man. Golden
No
Hero.
matter
You
what
won a
award it
Golden
is.
Hero.
Yeah, no matter what's the category, you still won a Moon Man.
Yeah,
You won an
exactly.
Oscar.
Exactly. You won an
That's
Oscar.
You won a Instead of saying you won an Assembly,
Doesn't matter. The
No.
count.
you won a
Exactly.
Golden
Hero.
You won a Golden Hero.
The Golden Hero. That's fine.
That's fire.
And the Golden
Good
Hero
job.
goes too.
Wow.
Appreciate that. Appreciate
Alright,
that.
boom.
Did that.
So that's our trophy.
Flex too.
And as a good question that we just cleared up, the Golden Hero will be presented to every winner, champion. You could be a nominee, and you could brag about being an Assembly nominee. You could use it on your resume to land other MCU projects and things like that. Letting niggas know who win this award. But I lost my train of thought.
I was you was looking.
But only winners get the Golden
If
Hero.
we could get the live action. This is just the day that I won't say it. The day that we get the live action person that played the role to accept the award or the character.
That'll be
We're
fun.
going crazy.
That's
man.
gonna be my favorite.
Oh, that's what I was talking to. I was talking to
It's
Chris
gonna be my favorite
Evans, the bitch who plays
I'll
Captain
cry.
Carter, all of them. You know, you could jack that you were nominated by.
Like,
AssembleTime,
I definitely want to
We're
see.
gonna have Elizabeth Olsen on the pod accepting her Golden Hero for
I
best
need
villain.
Oscar.
That's
when
Isaac.
they're in trailers for other men,
right?
Best
Academy Award.
on camera kill.
Golden Hero receiver,
Right.
Elizabeth Olsen.
Right?
You
And
just
she
call-
actually comes out the
These
pod.
guys.
That'll be fine.
You can just get their number and
Oh,
call
come
them.
get high with us, man.
Yeah, come get how it is. I might even put that shit in the Instagrams, like when like.
I wanna get
who wins
Oscar
best. I'm
Isaac.
definitely gonna go.
I want to get
think
high. I
know-
want to get high with Paul Bennett, bro.
I'm gonna let I'm gonna head up on
Oscar
Instagram and
Isaac
let my rookie know she got.
You
Feel me? Give him
man.
some.
It's
Give him
a
some.
nigga.
Yo, you give him some sativa. He starts wow.
Ooh.
Oscar
Isaac? Yeah, I want to hear him
to
do
the moon.
I want to hear him do the Stephen boy.
You gonna hit the blood. You gonna hit that.
You know what would be hard? I would like for this award to get like a picture drawn of all the people we nominate with us, like in the room.
Yo, Hugh Jackman.
Like an artist with that should be weird.
Hugh Jackman should be a what?
Animated.
Yeah, it's animated. They said that
Another
shit.
one. I want to get high with Hugh Jackman.
Yeah.
I want to get high with Ronald.
I'm gonna pass him the
Ryan
sour
Reynolds.
blunt, and I want to.
Yeah.
That would be
That
hilarious.
should be hilarious.
I want to get with Kevin Feige, man.
I want to get high with Kevin
shit.
Feige
I'm about
and
to say that
talk
him
about.
and Elon Musk.
You gotta talk to me.
I want to talk to him about
Really?
stuff. I want to talk to him.
I want to do more.
Yo, what? Kevin Feige knows some shit, bro.
Yeah,
I want to
Kevin
really
Feige.
I want to
investing.
pick his head and think about, yo, who you think is better? What Thanos?
Yeah.
He gonna be like, I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, he's not gonna say that.
2019.
Yo, what have you said? What have you said?
Nah, he gonna win and he be like, it's a stalemate. Nah,
Right,
word,
what
man.
It's a
It's a
stalemate.
stalemate. Alright, we are down to our
I'ma be
last
like, you
part
don't even know your
where we
own
wrote
movies.
down the voting process.
The voting process. So, like I was telling Sluggy off cam, or it might have been on cam because I don't know when we start rolling anymore. We just do everything, bro.
We just do it.
We just do it. He could walk out through the voting process and he should be enlightening me too on how we doing this, how we getting, what does a committee vote mean, and what does a fan vote mean,
Right.
and how does anyone go about voting? Because I want to start ASAP.
Yes.
Because again, there are some.
So, alright, so this is how we're gonna have to go about it, right? Soon we're gonna have to link that a day that we're not doing the pod, and we're gonna have to just discuss and jot down exactly, like I was trying to explain to you earlier, who belongs in what categories.
Right.
Yes, you had a great year, bro, but come on, there's 5 other people that you can't go up against, bro, that had a better year than you.
Mm-hmm.
As great as your year was, you know? So we really gotta pinpoint what movies, what's gonna be in each category. I think that's gonna be like the first steps of going into the voting process. Because once we get that figured out, then in my head, there's gonna be a card that I'm gonna have decorated digitally, like a flyer, and send to people that is gonna have the nominees. This is gonna be exclusively, so there's only gonna be if you've chosen to vote. Only the committee, the assemblers that mainly are always on, are gonna be for sure voters. And then in my head, I got an idea of everyone else that's like you done seen appear before. If they still in contact or whatever or around and willing to support, they can be a voter too. Only if they seen everything that's on the card. It's a big deal. Because you have you voting on things you didn't see it. Yeah, I ain't want to throw this up.
That's for Spider-Man fans out there.
Nah, but alright, that's a big deal. Because once that happens, now I know who I sent what to. The fans aren't for everything.
Right.
The fans aren't voting for every category. We're gonna have, in my head, I wanted to speak to y'all about it, but how many do y'all feel of fan awards there should be? In my head, I was thinking 2 to 3.
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
Okay, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And the way I'll go about it is, now since I know which is their award that they solely voted on, that we have no vote in that, it's clearly only determined by these fan voters. I will post that in the... everywhere. We'll post that everywhere, and whatever comments we get from it, period, we'll add all those up and see what's the
Got
one.
it.
And that's
I'm looking forward to those the most now. Wow.
I think it should be 2. I think it should be like viewer's choice, and then rookie of the year they go for.
I want us to do rookie of the year.
We gotta get rookie of the year.
We can't get. Yeah, we love y'all, the
That was
fans.
such a
but
heated debate for us, bro.
that was
Rookie of the
something
year
that,
is personal for us,
that's
yeah.
personal for us. That's
I'm
literally
down with
probably our biggest one.
like-
man.
that's
I ain't gonna lie.
That's like top 2.
Yeah, exactly. That's like
That's
top
like
2.
I want to
for
talk about
us.
this
That's a
also.
must.
That and
You
Super Hero of the Year.
Super of the year. It's really that.
Or Movie
and
of the
honestly,
Year.
Movie of the year higher than Super of the year. And Rookie of the year, I think actually is
Yeah,
the
it
highest
is,
for
it
us.
is.
That'd be both.
I really want to
both
I
is
want
fire.
to talk about
Superhero.
this.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
can be 2 separate categories.
I really want to hear this shit.
Fan vote, I agree. Viewer's choice and then one other one. But I would really like the fans to pick something really significant. I would
No,
really
of
like them to
course.
give
I think
something.
no, that's why I
Not
said
that
like-
viewer's choice is not. I'm not saying that. But I really want y'all to have something that is
That's
heating
How
for
about
y'all.
this? How about this? If you're watching this, and usually the time we don't get too much feedback, which we be sad about, right?
We'll be miserable, y'all.
Miserable about it.
Don't be like that.
But if you're the only person that
What
sees
we did
this,
to you.
right?
Push the button.
Yes, if you're the only
Like,
person that sees
subscribe.
this and decides to give your opinion on pick one of these categories or 2 of them that you think should be the fan voting. and who knows? Maybe you're the only person that commented on it. So guess what? Those are the fan awards now. Because we didn't get no other fan opinions.
No cap. And that should
That's
be
the only
incentive.
fan opinion.
That should be incentive if it's just one person. Remember, all it takes is you could be one, and now you won the best podcast in the world.
Yeah, so just comment, let
And
us
your
know.
voice is heard.
Pick
And your voice is
all
heard.
those you see right
We'll
there.
say
pick
your
one.
name. We'll try to say it correctly.
You're gonna be an assembler at that point.
No, you all would be assembler, and the extension is assembler at this point.
Yeah, exactly.
And one day you'll become, who knows, maybe call in. That's like Black knows the process. What's the process like? How you go?
Maybe
How they go
send you a
about it?
golden superhero.
If they want to become assembler, how would they go about it?
So to pervert the vetting process would basically look something like, obviously show interest, right? Like if this is for a lot of people, it's a lifestyle. I know it's kind of like hard to just jump in with something like this, but the way you would do it is like just reach out. Just reach out. Don't be afraid to call in. Like if you call in and like we're feeling your vibe, like obviously we're gonna want you on the podcast. Like most of the people that you see here are personal to someone here. They're people close to us, but we're not afraid of meeting new people. We want to meet new people, interact with us, and you know. It's like a dating app, right? Interact with us. We like your vibe, and then we bring you over, right?
And I want to hear your opinion.
We want to hear your opinion.
So we
And good, what Fox was saying,
Some
like
of the
in the
best
DMs,
opinions, you know what I mean?
in
We
the
don't
calls.
know everything.
You
We
might
do-
have a different look
We
at
do
it.
lives a lot.
Yeah,
even in there, like
we damn near all of at least one of us goes live every day,
Yeah.
Right.
and then the rest of us most likely is a chance we
pop
jump
in.
in and then we start talking about this stuff anyway.
You get bonus
it's like
content.
it's like a
I'm always in
bonus
the
content.
comments.
And yo, these always in there.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
it's
crazy.
always in there.
I'm
I'm
always
always
going
in
to
the
mad times in the
You all have.
I'm always in the comments, bro.
Rap and all that shit always in there, bro. So it's AssembleTime right on.
And you know,
all
this
the
is a
time,
perfect
right on
example,
time.
right? It's a perfect example because yes, he's close to you, right? Y'all related, but like you just said, he always was already in the comments and the lives.
Yeah.
And he told us already when he first came that he was ready to watch her. And then look, he's here
Now he's here.
Some
Now
Like
he's
he
here.
manifested.
He manifested. He's here.
people
I love it
choose-
here.
AssembleTime all the time, right on time.
Some
It's
people
all the
choose-
time.
Two things. Some people are afraid of being on camera. So there's other ways to interact with us. You can always call in, and there is the comment box. Secondly, you don't have to be like a fucking expert. All you have to do is like this lifestyle, like this world.
Give your genuine opinion.
And have an opinion. You know what I mean? And people are interested in what you have to say. Like sometimes it's not about what you know. It's about like maybe you could just spark up a good conversation. To be
That's a
honest.
fact. That's a
We're the
fact.
coolest niggas in the world, bro.
No, yeah.
We just want a good
And
debate.
like you said, there's also other ways, like the way our cameraman Ghost is off camera. And a lot of times, if y'all hear, there'll be other people in the background sitting with him because some people request, I'm not a camera person, but I like your pod, I want to come on.
They're just right not feeling
Right.
that.
Yeah, yeah.
Man,
Sometimes
he's-
Fox does that. Sometimes he's just, I'm not camera
Nah,
for
he ain't
today.
be back there.
He'd be back there. So you know, that's like it's definitely an open thing for us. Like we just want the support in all ways.
We want to Mac. Get together, chill.
As long as
Hit me
you
on
got-
my live.
As long as you got a problem with
Stay.
catching contact.
No cap.
We don't, I wouldn't be
More
surprised
Asian.
if we, knowing like the way I think and stuff, I wouldn't be surprised once the temperature hit a little higher. I'd be like, yo, let's do a simple cookout. Like,
Right?
Oh,
I'm with
yeah.
that. I'm
and
with
I just
that.
got my car back.
I love cooking over fire, man.
I'm shitting this summer, you heard?
Yo, son.
Violated.
A good segue of that, you ever notice that you have a good TV and then till you go to somebody's house and you notice that your TV's not bigger than their TV?
Always.
Yo, what size TV is this, bro?
Wow.
70.
That happens.
Fucking
That
80s,
happens.
bro.
Yo, that happens. That happens metaphorically and realistically.
Like sometimes.
But that's the
But-
scenario with A right now. And
He got a lot of people right now.
You got eyes.
But he's
And plus, mine is it's a new thing. It's like a material thing, but Sluggies has a lot of emotional value. So we're not like he's been waiting, it's been in the shop. It's his baby boy. You need to see the way he talks about it. Like it's a living
that's my baby
thing.
boy.
Like
my
it's,
little boy.
yeah, I hear it. Like I talk like how I talk about my dog, and he has a dog, which is
We might give it away.
We might give it away.
that's the car you come
We might
in.
give it away.
I just felt a little sad about saying that right now. Like I didn't want to say that, but I felt like I had to say it. Like,
Now that you have,
Gotta
Like-
say-
like
No,
my-
no,
like my-
already committed.
now that you have it, it's not as cool to you anymore.
No,
I feel mad differently now.
Oh, no, don't do that. What's the first thing you
Nah,
said?
I'm selling
Through
it.
DMs.
Though. I am
said,
selling it though. I just want to switch it up and get something different. You know, once your car comes out the shop, I don't know about y'all, but you don't feel comfortable no more the same way. If it's something serious, like my transmission went down and I fixed it, so now I feel like, yeah, I fixed it, but how do I go down again?
It's tainted, right?
So like in my head, I'm always nervous, like while I'm on the road, even though it rides good. But I want to just sell it, get off my hands, get something more reliable. They say Hondas last a lifetime.
Supposedly.
And Toyota, supposedly. So
Yeah, those are the
I'm going to look in that
cards.
field. But nonetheless, what we got, Ghost? I know we're going.
Yo, we got 40, Mike.
Oh, we stopping right now. We stopping dead in the middle of this.
Oh, are we? Oh
Yeah,
shit!
we
All right, y'all heard it here. Let us know what y'all thought of the award show, and y'all feel like we on the right path. I feel like we thought it out for a while, but this is the first time we actually like pinned it down to this imaginary paper, and I think we're on the right road. I think it's now just about execution and making it happen. You know, so hopefully we can get things done on time. I'm not one to do delays. I released 31 mixtapes. You can find them on DatPiff and SoundCloud, and I don't do delays. My date is my date. I don't care if I have to stay up 24 hours and record 5 verses for 3 songs in 2 days. I told you that earlier. I do shit like that.
We got a whole
Commitment. I like to use when I realized what the word discipline really was. Cause you grew up in the hood, I realized this. You grew up in the hood, you hear the word discipline so much, and they talk about it like when you discipline your kids, and you think that means hitting them. Or at least that's what I thought. It don't mean hitting your kids. Discipline means when you make sure you get to something. You don't make excuses for it.
Right.
And that's something I've been doing heavy ever since I've been doing my mixtape ever since like 2012. Non-stop. 31, do the math. To now. It's only like 10 years and 31 mixtapes, so how many per year? You do the math. And I make sure I hit my dates. I'm not trying to brag. I'm trying to say, like, I make sure I push for the dates that I try to aim for. Because you know what it is? Then I'm not reliable next time. You can't take my word for it. And then next time, I'm with a cry wolf for something serious, and I'm good. So, y'all heard it here. Let us know if we on the right path. Let us know if y'all got any ideas. Y'all be like, oh, I thought of this. Y'all can add that. That's good. Let us know all of that, please, because June 4th is around the corner, and we got to be on deck. So, smash that like button like Hawk. Subscribe. It is the road to 200. Follow on Instagram to be a part of our first giveaway ever, where you will receive a artifact or a relic. It's your host Sluggy, your co-host A.
D.
Black.
Ghost.
Push the button, and until next time, assemble time. I hesitate.